What is up, everyone? Thank you so much for checking out this video. So today I'm going to go over what I bring to weddings and the stuff I use. And of course, this video is not intended to brag about the gear I have. It's just to show you how I'm successful with my weddings and what I use. So let's get started here. So since my last update video on my gear for 2020, it has changed just a little bit, and it starts with the bags. These bags are the Low Pro rollers. This is the 200 AW and this is the 300 AW. The 300 holds all of my new lighting that I got, and the 200 holds all of my camera stuff. So let's get into each of these and talk a little bit about all the stuff that I bring. Alright, so to begin, I just want to talk about all the camera stuff that I bring. Of course, you guys have probably already seen this if you watched my gear for 2020. So I'm just going to really quickly go over it. If you have any questions, just let me know. So first off, I do have a harness here. It's a leather harness, and this was just a cheaper one I found online. This was about $70, I believe. Great harness, so great, I love it, and only $70. I can link it below for you guys. And out of the camera stuff, so this year I'm planning on using a lot of primes. So of course, like I said before, my gear video, so of course 85. I use this for a lot of the portraits, formal portraits with the bride and groom. Just beautiful depth with field. 100mm macro. This is going to be used for the details, so the rings, shoes, ties, and stuff like that. And 35. Absolutely incredible, beautiful lens. I use this again for formal portraits and portraits of the bride and the groom alone. This is just outstanding. I love it very much. Sometimes I'll use this for detailed photos of the reception and the ceremony. Depends what it's like. 70 to 200. I've been not going for this one a lot now. It's usually the 85 or 100 now. Incredible lens, awesome workhorse, but it's heavy and I just don't use it as much as I used to. 24 to 70. I use it not as much anymore now. Great focal length, 2.8, beautiful. Again, primes are where I'm headed, but this is still a great lens for ceremonies that I used last year a lot, just so I don't have to get so close to everyone. 16 to 35, which I'm filming on right now, is also a lens that I use for big family portraits or big bridal parties. It's great for that kind of stuff, so that's what I use for those. And now my camera bodies. Of course, the one I'm filming on is the EOS R 5D Mark IV. This thing is absolutely incredible for weddings, and I've been debating a lot lately about getting a second one just because the 2 card slots that this has and the EOS R does not. I know that's a really big debate about 2 card slots for weddings, but you just never know what can happen, so I'd feel better with a camera that has 2 card slots rather than one, just so I don't have to keep switching out everything. So another 5D Mark IV might be in the future for this year's weddings. Up on the top right here, just business cards, of course. You know, weddings are the best places to get referrals. And lens wipes. Of course, I keep a ton of batteries. I got about 2, 4, 6 batteries, including the one on EOS R. I bring chargers just in case, anytime you have time to charge batteries. That's what I usually do during, you know, dinner time and stuff. I have my assistant put them in the wall and charge. SD cards, I shoot a lot with 128 gigabyte. It holds a ton of photos in there. I believe that is it for my camera gear. Alright, so now for my lighting bag. Since my last gear update, I have solely switched all over to Pro Photo gear. If you didn't watch my gear update, I had all Godox. As much as I love Godox, you know, I just thought this was the right switch to do weddings this year because I have about 15 booked as of now, which is great. So, you know, I just need something a little bit more reliable and stuff like that. So, solely switch all to Pro Photo, and I'm so excited to use this all. Start over here. So, I got the Pro Photo A1 for Canon. I have one right now, but another one's on the way. So that's right there. Another one will go right here. I have the Dome Diffusions, which is incredible. Extra battery for the A1. Always great to have backup batteries and stuff like that. And of course the charger is right here. This is the Pro Photo B10. This thing, I've used this for a few engagement shoots this year. This thing is absolutely incredible. Super happy I got this. Very, very expensive, but definitely worth it. I plan on using this for my portrait work with the bride and groom. This thing is so lightweight, very tiny, and a lot of power. This will probably be connected to a pole that my assistant can hold, and I plan on using just the OCF softbox. The air remote right here for Canon, of course. This thing controls all these lights, which is just awesome. Another reason why I switched to Pro Photo is because when I'm using the A1 on my camera, I can use this to control all these other lights. So what I do for weddings for my setup is I have 2 lights for the reception. I have 2 lights in opposite corners. If that's not enough to fill them in, I'll have this on camera to fill it in just a little bit at very low power while these are popping. That said, I also have the Pro Photo B1s. These are the wireless Pro Photos. Again, batteries are right here. These things last forever. They're great. No problems. Very lightweight also. So I can't wait to use this for my dance photos and stuff like that. And what I'll do is most likely have those on stands, of course, in each corner with a translucent umbrella on each. White, just be shooting nice, beautiful, soft light on the bride and groom dancing, you know, first speeches and stuff like that. Miscellaneous chargers and stuff. Again, when I have downtime, my assistant will be charging all this stuff, the stuff that I'm not using. That is all of my wedding gear that I bring to my weddings. Super excited for this year. Hopefully the weddings are still going on as planned. My first one is in July, so hoping for the best during this time. And if you guys have any questions about my camera gear, lighting gear, or whatever else, please comment below. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Nick Hoeller. Check out my website. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.